Hey, what's up, guys? Kyle Gallup back video, and today I want to talk about Paramount Plus there and Warner Brothers there. So, yes, Paramount technically bought out Warner Brothers there. Technically, it was a betting war there with Paramount and Netflix there. Netflix said they didn't want to deal with with Warner Brothers no more, so they technically left them off the table there. So technically, it might look like Paramount might actually win this betting war with the Netflix there, and technically Netflix there is mostly losing a lot of money there, when technically Paramount is actually gaining a lot of money there for this axis there. So that means, like, if Paramount technically bought out Warner Brothers Discovery there, I think this is mostly the streaming stuff there. They're mostly concerned about. Prices might go high on Paramount Plus. So yes, why I'm talking about Paramount Plus, prices might go high there on Paramount Plus there. So technically, right now, it's like $26 for a month there for Paramount Plus there. I think it's $20 for Paramount Plus for a month there. This could raise up to $40 or $60 for a month there, and that fucking sucks there, honestly, for a person like me there who honestly actually watches Paramount Plus there. Mostly Paramount Plus. I mostly just watch it for the Bronco games there. Because mostly Paramount and CBS are mostly combined there, and that's the only reason why they can actually stream it on Paramount and CBS at the same time, because they technically own the rights for CBS there. Paramount owns the rights for CBS there, so technically Paramount there buying Warner Brothers there. How this is mostly going to increase the movie prices there, or the TV series prices. We might actually get to see some series there, possibly from the Warner Brothers network there, possibly going into it there. Right now, they only have their own IPs there, but if they get Warner Brothers convinced there, we might see like other networks there, like Adult Swim stuff there. We might see Adult Swim stuff. We might see Cartoon Network stuff. We might see, CBS stuff, TNT stuff there, onto the Paramount Plus description there. And of course, you get the normal Paramount, so it's kind of combined with Paramount and technically Paramount IPs with Warner Brothers IPs there. We might actually see that going into the app there, but the price might be really, really high, and I think that's a really concern there, and mostly for me there, honestly, does pay for Paramount Plus there, is a big issue on my end. But yeah, that's mostly for the streaming stuff there. It might be raising higher, like maybe $40 or $50 for a month. Not really $40 or $50 for a month, but possibly maybe higher than 20 there. And I think that was the only thing that's bullshit about this because of that. For the movies assets there, this is good for Hollywood. Reason why Hollywood, this is actually good for Hollywood there, that means more IPs there. Warner Brother IPs will get notice in Hollywood there if they actually mostly agree with Paramount there. If they technically agree with Paramount there, possibly they might actually get those IPs into movies there, and the movie series could be hugely baggage there. It might be a huge baggage there for the movie industry there. They mostly might sell more DC movies there. More of the DC movies might be a little bit much better there with under Paramount, and they were under Netflix. Netflix there, they wanted Netflix. They wanted to keep the IPs onto a streaming service there. Paramount is not like that. Paramount is not like that there. I think what it'd be like, I think their strategy is have it out on the movies first, and then release it on Paramount Plus. And I think that's what Paramount's actually going to do with those movies there. Whatever the movies are going to come out, they're going to wait. They're going to just let it be on in theaters for maybe like 2 or 3 months there, and then it comes over to Paramount Plus like later of the year. That's the possibility there. So it might be in theaters first there if it is on Paramount there, because Paramount's saying, hey, we're just going to put it on theaters first and then wait 2 or 3 months there when the movie's kind of dying out, then launch it on streaming services and stuff. I don't know how that's really fully gonna be playing out there with the Batman movies, like the DC movies and the Marvel movies, or technically the DC movies they own there. I wonder how Paramount's really gonna play out that for the DC movies. That's gonna be actually interesting what they're actually fully gonna do for DC. But for other titles there, they actually own there, or technically Warner Brothers actually owns. It's going to be interesting for what they're actually going to do with that there, and what they're actually going to do. So we'll have to see what actually happens there. It's not fully finalized there. There's a lot of paperwork they have to do there. They're still at this time there. They're still feuding with Netflix there, but kind of looks like Netflix might drop out of the race, and that's what it's going to happen. Legal stuff there, I don't really believe that legal stuff. I think the legal stuff there, what Netflix actually has over Paramount there, and I think that it might go into court there. Possibly it could go into court, but this is actually good there. This is kind of like, I don't know how I'm mostly going to describe it. It's mostly going to be good for the movie industry. I think that's what Paramount really wants it for, is really for the movie industry there. But for the streaming stuff, this is be pretty bad in a way, because now it's going to be charging us a great penny there to mostly watch these movies. So watch these movies there, or possibly any Warner IP there. I don't know if they're going to put HBO Max into Warner Brother or into Paramount Plus there, and you have to pay an extra fee on that. Depends if that is mostly, they're possibly going to might mostly do the Hulu Disney deal there with what Disney did with Hulu there, and mostly making it as you have to download the Disney Plus app there to get the Hulu stuff there, but you still keep your Hulu account there. Maybe Paramount's doing the same thing with Max there, with HBO Max, but we don't 100% know what they're going to actually go for it. I don't know if they're just going to put their IPs on there on Paramount Plus and say, screw it, we're not doing Max no more, or possibly they're going to say, hey, if you want to get Max stuff or HBO Max stuff there on it, you have to download Paramount Plus, and then there will be an icon for HBO Max, but you have to sign for another description if you want both. If you want Paramount and HBO Max, I don't know 100% know where they're actually going to go with this deal. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's my thoughts about it. What do you guys think about it? If anybody has like Paramount Plus, you guys like this? If you guys have Paramount Plus there, or anybody has Max there, what do you think about anybody who has Max there? What do you think about the HBO Max? What do you think about HBO Max possibly going into Paramount Plus? So, yep, that's pretty much it. Comment, rate, more sponsors, bills. We like to let them know. Please subscribe, hit that bell on Kitchen and see what we'll do on my streams. Like out, now to peace.